Hi, I have helped more than 30 businesses automate their processes with AI, increase profit margins, and increase the satisfaction of their customers. Also, it has formed into multiple 5 figures generated by me on the freelance platform number 1 in the world, Upwork, and also to add even more braggadocious tone to this presentation, I am in top 1% of AI talent on the planet right now, perhaps even in the whole galaxy. And hopefully right now you have certain conviction in that you should listen to me, and particularly to the video which will show you how you are able to find the relevant Relevance AI API documentation for the HTTP requests, so you are able to integrate the interactions with your Relevance AI agents on essentially any tool which supports API calls, which on internet is basically everywhere, and particularly for us AI automation freaks, the integration on n8n must be the most one of the most interesting ways to utilize this opportunity. And as you can see, this is the basic links of some of the requests which I have set up, and we will not be stuck here for a long time. In fact, what we have here is we trigger the agent by sending out the specific message to it, and then we wait for 7 minutes in my case, debugging straight in the live mode. That's the real stuff. What the heck? That's something new, and have never seen the error on n8n come this way. If you have, or even if you haven't, press the like button anyways. And in the next node, we pull the result the agent has produced 7 minutes later. And why would I even record this video where the goal is just find the documentation of Relevance AI API for HTTP requests? Well, if you go online, then you're not gonna find it, even on the official sdk.relevance AI website. Moreover, if you go to ChatGPT, if you enable the web search, if you enable the deep research, you still will not find it. Or even more frustrating thing, ChatGPT will, as it quite often does, make the things up and provide them in the absolutely certain manner, so that you will be all happy, but then you will be frustrated because you will get the errors of the particular API endpoint, just like the one which I am emphasizing right now and hovering over with my mouse button is not existent. And finally, the way you are able to find the HTTP endpoints for your Relevance AI API integration is by going to your development environment, creating the virtual environment, which you're able to do by running this command. Then activating it, installing the Relevance AI library, and updating the pip libraries also. Quite considerate, and why did I use the word considerate? Quite a smart thing to do. And eventually what you will do is that you go to the .vnv file, you go to the lib site packages, and you scroll all the way down to Relevance AI. Then you go to resources, and you would go to the Python file, which is the most likely to contain the HTTP endpoint of your interest. And here you can actually just copy paste this code and put it into ChatGPT and ask it to find what you want. Alternatively, you might just even though it's completely crazy in our days, exercise your brain and find the routes which might be the ones which you are looking for. So let's say I was trying to find the way to pull the results of the request I have sent as the start of the conversation with the agent, and I was just scrolling down, and I guess I have found something like view tasks endpoint or something like this. But you see that there is this thing with the path variable at the start of each function. And by the way, yeah, I'm using Control F search in order to find, in order to have the extra color put over the variables which points to the that or the other endpoint. And that's how monotonous it is. And just to save you some time, yes, so just in this quite boring way, I was able to find what I was looking for and view task steps. And here is the HTTP endpoint which I then was able to use in my NA10 HTTP module right here. So here is the base URL. It's not changing anywhere. You have HTTPS API dash your region, then .stack.trirelevance.com / and then also latest, and then / the route which you have found out here, the one which you are interested in. Well, in fact, this route I assume must be of the biggest interest for you, because in fact, what would you do with the agent request as not apart from pulling it after the completion? So yeah, and I have just added the dynamic ID of my agent and the conversation ID generated in the previous part of the flow, and this way everything is set up and running well. And again, as I have noticed at the start of this video, you are able to set up the connection with your Relevance AI at any web service which supports API requests, which means quite a lot. Thank you very much for watching. Press the like button if you like this video. Press the dislike button under someone else's video if you didn't like this particular piece of content. Also leave the comment either why you love this video or something else. Thank you very much for your attention. And if you're not dummy and you want to save hours of time and add thousands of dollars to your business's profit margins, then book a free AI audit call for your business in the first link in the description below. Let's automate the things together. and subscribe.